The BMW 3 Series, a favorite with a lot of people around the world. It's the quintessential BMW to own. I would say if you want to get into the whole BMW experience. Yes, there are so many beautiful, more powerful, more enlightening BMWs out there. But it's the 3 Series that really gets, people interested in the brand. If you're a first timer looking to get into this luxury market. Today we're test driving the 320i. Earlier you saw the picture in motion. You would have thought, is it a 330 or is it a 320i? Well, it's the 320i. Selling price in Malaysia, about 240,000 ringgit. A lot of people will say that's a very reasonable price. Yes, it is. The competition is all very close. Who's the competition? The Mercedes C-Class, the Audi A4, the Volkswagen Arteon, which was just launched recently. Now, some of them might have slightly better specification, some might have better space, some might have better power delivery. But this 320i, after 3 days of driving it, I have to say, it's a really nice car to drive. Now, why I do that is because it ticks all the boxes in the right place. Yes, you have the 330i, which is more powerful. But this car just has it right. I'm in sports mode right now. Drop the accelerator and there's response. It's not blindingly fast, but it's fast enough. You brake and the car stops. You got pedal shifters to play with. Of course, you do have the drive mode selector, which you can go into comfort, and that's normally for inner city drive when you're in heavy traffic. You have Eco Pro, which is out there to save you fuel. But if you buy a BMW, you'll probably be in Eco Pro when you're getting to work and back. But on an open road like this, you want to get back into sport and you want to get a little bit of BMW entertainment. Now with this new model, you have this nice infotainment screen. I've always been a little bit ticked off with car manufacturers these days who have entertainment screens that sit way up here or they sit way too low. This is in the right size, but it should have been incorporated into the dashboard like the instrument cluster. That's something which I think will be coming in models very soon. A lot of manufacturers still like it to stick out a little. I don't understand why. I think if they had it incorporated nicely here, it'll be very nice. I've talked about this before, but never mind, leave it out. So driving this car, how does it feel? Okay, 0 to 100 dash, which is your pure acceleration from standstill, is done in 7.1 seconds. Not very, very fast, not blindingly quick, but it's good enough. Because why? This is not really a sports car. This is, a mid-range luxury sedan, you might say. A performance, with a little bit of performance added in to just give you a little bit of, flavor. Power delivery, 184 brake horsepower, which is enough. You don't need anything more. 300 Newton meters of torque. That is very important. Torque is very important. Now, what is torque? Torque is the mid-range pulling power. And this car has got very good mid-range pulling power. 300 Newton meters. It starts in at a low 1,350 RPM. And it goes right up to 4,000 RPM. So between that, what you call sweet spot, this car actually delivers a very entertaining drive. Now, as we continue to drive this car, we realize one thing. It is comfortable. I would say even more comfortable than the previous BM 3 Series. Maybe because they got the chassis lighter, they got a better set of tires, maybe they've tuned the suspension. It is very pliant on our really badly maintained roads. You don't feel it juddering around. Now rear legroom in this BMW 3 Series is not too bad. If you get in the back, 2 adults, no issue. A third adult, a bit of a squeeze, but it's okay. The competitors have the same issue. They are not very big in size, but they have enough room for 3 average adults. Front, nice. Driver focused dashboard. Again, the nicely placed screen, easy to use. New gear shifter. Start top button is here. Drive selectors are here. You got the light switches here. And you got a reasonably sized steering wheel with paddle shifters. So, the only thing now is, what's the decision? Whether you buy this or a competitor. Now, in any car segment, I always tell people, if you're going to buy a car and it's got rivals, the best thing to do is get up early in the morning, go and visit the showroom of the car that you really want to buy and take it for a test drive first thing in the morning. Right after that, go to a competitor showroom, take that car for a test drive, and maybe a third or maybe a fourth. So for this car, for example, it's probably best that you go and test drive a BMW first, followed by an Audi, and then a Mercedes-Benz, and then a Volkswagen RTN. Then you come back, sit down, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or a glass of water, and think about your test drive and see whether, you know, the car you want, is this the car you want? That's what I'm trying to say. Is it really what you need? Don't look at just badge and branding. Look at what tickles you, what entertains you. You know, when you get behind the wheel, how does it feel? Now, for a lot of people, I can tell you, right after test driving this car, they will not want to test drive any other car because this car is so responsive, so entertaining. Power delivery is so nice. And look at that. It holds the corners so well, brakes really well. And then you think to yourself, do I need any other car? So then, again, the decision is yours. Go out, test drive it, and then you can decide what's best for you, because you've got 5 to 7 years to pay for it.